Hi, I'm Georgie Caldwell. We're here at the People's Improv Theater, and I'll be performing 2 monologues for you. The first is History Lesson, and the second is She Kills Monsters. Let's go.
And what's interesting about George Washington? Most people don't know this about him. He wasn't just the father of our country. He was also the father of the first septuplets born in the United States. Martha gave birth to 7 children on October 5th, 1762. And the first 5 were so badly behaved that they were sold into white slavery, while the remaining 2, Maxwell and Hortense, drowned tragically in the Potomac while trying to retrieve their father's wooden teeth, which had fallen out because he was beating a seagull with a canoe paddle. And for those of you just joining the group, I'm Maggie. And today is my last day here at Mount Rushmore National Memorial. There have been some cutbacks in the National Park Service, and I've been let go, which is a real loss to tourists like yourself who are hungry for history. Because I am what we call in the industry a fond of knowledge. If you look to your right, you will see that the next head belongs to Thomas Jefferson, who, this may come as a surprise to you, was born without skin from the neck down. And he spent most of his childhood in and out of hospitals due to his susceptibility to disease, what with the exposed muscle and sinew and whatnot. But in 1772, his good friend, Benjamin Franklin, fashioned him a crude epidermis out of goat's bladders and carpenter's glue held together by pewter hooks that were forged in Paul Revere's silver shop. And Paul Revere, you may have heard, was a smithy. That's my favorite word. He was also a eunuch, which wasn't very common in the 1700s, though there were a few. I believe Sam Adams was also a eunuch, and so was Nathan Hale, who I've been told had a beautiful singing voice. And that's something you haven't heard on any other tour today. It's interesting, isn't it? Now, if you have a question, feel free to raise your hand and stick it up your ass.
My memories? My memories are shit. You want to know what my memories of Tilly are? They're of this little nerdy girl who I ignored because she didn't live in the same world as I did. Her world was filled with evil jello molds and lesbian demon queens and slacker gods, while mine had George Michaels and leg warmers. I thought she'd grow out of it, that one day I'd be able to ask her about normal things like clothes and TV shows and boys. I didn't even know she didn't even like boys until you told me. I didn't know her, Vera. And that's what breaks my heart. I remember her as a baby. I remember her as a toddler who I loved picking up and holding. I don't remember her as a teen at all. And now, I'll never get to know her as an adult. And all I have left is this stupid piece of paper
about a stupid, made-up adventure. About killing a stupid, made-up dragon.